When you're young, like in your 20s, after a workout, you can go to the pub, watch a game with friends, head home after, and the next day be no worse for wear, unless you ended up drinking too much, but no thought of muscle or joint pain. Now, as older guys, we go straight home from the gym, or in my case, I work out at home, eat, and head to bed. The next morning, when we get up, we're reminded of our workout. Now, I'm over-glamorizing being 20 because if you're untrained and sedentary, working out for the first time regardless of age, you could very well have sore muscles the next day. The difference is, over 50, we have more wear on the tires, so to speak. We may have lost muscle mass, our joints have incurred damage or arthritis, and our circulatory system may be compromised, supplying less nutrient-rich blood to our muscles and slowing waste removal. Today we'll look at ways to speed up our recovery, starting with something called the repeat bout effect. If you've been training for a while, you've experienced this. After your first workout on a new program, or if it's your first time working out in a long time, you'll have more muscle damage after the first session and less on the following ones, because the muscle adapts to protect itself from future damage. This is why it's essential to take it easy when starting a new program, allowing your body to get used to the fresh training stimulus before giving an all-out effort. There's a crossover. The more active you are and the more you use those muscles in day-to-day life, the less muscle damage you'll experience when training. This is another reason why many over 50 need more recovery time than someone younger. They aren't as active. Active recovery is another tool we have to work with. It can be done post-workout to aid in flushing out lactic acid and encourage blood flow. You can cycle, do calisthenics, or swim, anything that's low intensity for 5 to 10 minutes. Active recovery can also be done on non-workout days to relieve stiffness and improve blood flow. Again, this shouldn't be intense. It could be a walk or cleaning the car. Foam rolling has been shown to reduce the effects of delayed onset muscle soreness, more commonly known as DOMS, a symptom of muscle damage. One study I read had them foam roll after 10 sets of squats. They did this right after and again 24 and 48 hours later, each time for 20 minutes in 5 different locations on the legs and glutes. Finding foam rolling effectively reduced DOMS and associated decrements in most dynamic performance measures. Foam rolling isn't something I do, but it'd be certainly worth trying. I use my massage gun in areas that are sore and tight. Some areas are more susceptible to damage than others, such as calves and hamstrings. I have a spot in my upper mid-back that knots up and my traps are continually tight. 30 seconds to a minute with a massage gun and they start to feel better. Research on massage guns and recovery really isn't there, but they have studied massage, with a meta-analysis published in 2017 finding massage therapy after strenuous exercise could be effective for alleviating DOMS and improving muscle performance. An interesting thing we can do with recovery is compression clothing. They did a study where the participants did squats, lunges, and calf raises with a slow 4-second eccentric or lowering phase, while giving them a small electric impulse to intensify the contraction. After which they had them wear compression clothing for 24 hours, and on the following days they only wore the garments for 12 hours during the day. After comparing their recovery with the control group, the researchers recommended athletes wear compression tights for faster recovery, particularly after intense exercise with a pronounced eccentric aspect. Regarding nutrition, water and hydration are the unsung heroes of recovery. You might think that as long as you drink enough water to satisfy your thirst, you're good. But thirst isn't the best indicator of hydration. The American College of Sports Medicine recommends drinking 16 to 20 fluid ounces 4 hours before exercise. Hydrate according to your thirst during exercise and drink 16 to 24 ounces of fluid for every pound lost post-exercise. One of the best supplements to help us with recovery is creatine. When taken regularly, it not only helps with our performance in the gym, but one study found 10% greater isokinetic and 21% greater isometric knee extension strength during recovery from exercise-induced muscle damage, concluding there is significant improvement in the rate of recovery of knee extensor muscle function after creatine supplementation. Protein, sleep, including naps, and when you should and shouldn't use cold water immersion for recovery will be covered when you watch this video next. And keep working out while having fun. This is Lawrence from Fit and 50. We'll talk to you again in the next one.